Of America, the United States economy starts slipping into bad territory. Growth in America, GDP is down to 0.7%, and core inflation is stagnantly high at 3.1%. This means that prices are not going down, they're actually still slightly going up, and also our growth rate here in the United States is pressing towards zero. This is quickly becoming an economic disaster here in the United States. This is still prolonged months of high inflation and very low growth. Now, it is true under Joe Biden we had high inflation up to 9% in some cases. But remember, you had 4 years of high Joe Biden inflation that finally got under control slightly towards the end of his presidency, only to have another presidency with stagnantly high inflation. So overall, this means that your prices are continuing to go higher and growth in the United States is starting to come up at a snail's pace. Now, we're not technically in recession, but come on, bitch, take a look around. We're at the threshold of hell.
Price gouging in Las Vegas is so hilarious. You'll order 2 slices of pizza and a water, $34. A Michelob Ultra, $24. I went to grab the water bottle from my hotel room, $15, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna start buying bottles from the lobby because that's insane. The water bottle from the lobby is $8, and then if you rearrange anything in the hotel room fridge to make room for the drinks that you buy to keep them cold, they charge you a $20 restocking fee. So you basically can't store your own drinks. The drinks in your room are a fortune. A basic slice of pizza is $1 million. I went to get a chicken and waffles entree for brunch, $54. It's like, I'm not cheap at all. I don't mind spending money on things, but like upcharging just for the sake of upcharging because you know you can get away with it because you're on the Las Vegas Strip is so insane to me. I see all these articles about tourism in Vegas is down, no one's visiting Las Vegas. People can't afford to visit. You're gonna lose money gambling. You're gonna pay for a hotel, pay for a flight, and then you're gonna pay $50 for the most basic meal, or pay like $150 for a few beers. It's like, at what point do we draw the line and actually make prices not 6x marked up to where a basic slice of Papa John's pizza?
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Terrence Carter, TC Talks, TC Fitness. Gladly here with y'all. Back at it again with a new YouTube video. So hopefully, as of lately, my videos have been inspiring you guys to start on your journey when it comes down to investing, learning about the stock market, learning about real estate, and taking the time out to learn about the infrastructure that we are all participating in, right? My mission is to show you guys that it's possible, right? I'm a young brother from NYC, 31 years young, and if you're new to the channel, you may not know, I decided to take the leap of faith to go all in on the stock market. Something that most people won't do. I get it. We live in a world full of people that are scared, worst case scenario type of people. Fight or flight. Understandable. I have to get myself out of survival mode to even take the leap of faith, right? Now, I'm not here to tell you what to do. You're going to do what you want to do. It's your life. But I'm here to show you guys that it's possible if you really put in the work and you start building something for yourself. Now, when I was working in a 9-to-5 system, I was already planning my exit. I never wanted to stay there in the first place. It was a personal decision of mine to leave because the job was messing with me mentally and spiritually and emotionally, right? And now I'm in an extremely better headspace. I'm a lot more happier. I'm actually doing something that I enjoy, which is Uber on my e-scooter, right? And I've been putting more money into the markets. Now, yes, from time to time I take money out to handle responsibilities because we all got real life responsibilities. But guess what? When you have this skill, the skill you can carry with yourself anywhere you go in life. Nobody can take the skill away from you, and you'll know how to recoup the money. you know? Now, one thing I told myself today was like, damn, like, with these jobs, they give you an hourly rate. You can't decide to think beyond that hourly rate. You can't be like, I want you to pay me more money today, right now. Nah, they gonna pay you that hourly rate, whether you like it or not, because you decided to sign up for the job, right? Which is what they gaslight you with. And when you get your paycheck, it's not like you can add more money onto it. You can't. That's what these companies decide to pay you. But the thing that I love about investing into the stock market is that it's teaching me a lot about financial discipline, bro. And everybody's always go-to is, I wish I started when I was younger. I started when I was 28 years young. Now I'm 31. I'm in a better financial space, right? And most importantly, I've learned this matrix. Not saying I know it all, because I don't. Oh, the stock market go green, that means I know it all. The stock market go red, I panic. No, I'm just learning the game. You know, the game of money, because we all are playing it. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. Like, a lot of us come from a lot of negative upbringings about money, and now you seeing it on social media. People disliking Elon for being the richest man in the world, and everybody got something negative to say about people that's really out here building, you know, their financial infrastructures. But I remind myself every day, you're not going to be liked by everybody. That's not what you're here to do. You're here to give people messages that they need to hear, right? And you're here to show people that you can do it too. If you set your mind to it and you put in the fucking work. Real talk. I get up every day, I come out here, I go do Uber, I go feed the people, I go use some of the Uber money to go put it in the markets. I still take care of my responsibilities. Yes, everything falls on me, but at the end of the day, I'd rather it be that way. Because I don't want my life to be controlled by a 9-to-5 job, bro. I had to deal with negative management, I had to deal with the fakeness, I had to deal with people thinking they better than you because they making more money than you. Like, all that stuff is very, very toxic. Nobody's better than you. You're not better than nobody. At the end of the day, we all here having a human experience. We're here to experience our higher self, and we're here to realize why are we here on the planet. We're here to focus on that, right? To add value to each other. So my duty, what I try to do is add value, like I tell you guys with these videos, bro. I got ebooks that I done wrote. If you guys want to check it out, you can check it out. I got a Discord chat. I got a Telegram chat. It's all free, right? I'm not here to be like, hey, look at me. I made this much money today in the stock market. Nobody cares, bro. They just really want to know how. So I constantly tell you guys how. Yahoo Finance, TradingView, open up a brokerage account. I use the Stash app. You want to sign up? You can sign up. Alright, so I'm about to finish the rest of this video on the bus. So, like I was saying, I use the Stash app for my brokerage account.
East 25th Street and Park Avenue South.
Make sure that I invest consistently. A lot of y'all think that
This stop is East 25th Street and
a
Park
lot of
Avenue
y'all
South.
may think that investing is like a short-term game. And, oh, let me just invest $100 and turn into $1 billion tomorrow. Like, it doesn't work like that, bro. You really have to stay consistent. You gotta stay true to the journey, and you have to study, bro. Like, number one thing you're gonna have to study is your psychology. Like, what is your relationship with money? How much do you fear losing money? When in reality, like, you're already losing money because you spend money, right? So you gotta take care of responsibilities. But when it comes down to entering like purchasing a stock, are you gonna be quick to sell it when the stock goes red? Or are you gonna look at yourself as an owner, depending on what company you're investing into? Because there's some companies that don't do nothing in the stock market. They be trash, you know? But there's also some companies that'll help your money
Next stop,
grow.
Madison
Like,
Avenue and East 28th Street.
psychology plays a big role. And in your portfolio exposes your weaknesses and exposes your
Please exit
strengths.
through the rear door.
Your relationship with money and your habits, you know? Your habits. Definitely your habits. So if you got a habit of spending money every day, like, we gotta eat, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. You gotta live life. You need to make it a habit to generate income every day. Me personally, I'm invested into growth stocks, real estate, and then I just I got the SPY, which is an ETF, and then I just purchased VNQ today, fractional share VNQ, which is real estate ETF. So I'm just, I'm playing a game. I'm getting better at it, and I'm thankful that I decided to take it serious because most people look at it as a hobby, but I look at this as this is what I'm doing for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep building my businesses, which is a YouTube channel. I'm getting paid on Facebook, and like I said, my ebooks, and I'm gonna just keep going with it. I'm gonna blow up on social media. I can feel it because I keep showing up. Y'all keep seeing my face every day. It's not a game. I'm making a video on the bus. Y'all may ask me why you on the bus with the e-scooter because I don't want to waste my battery. But and I'm going far right now, so I gotta conserve this battery. But this is a journey nobody should give up on. You could clock in and clock out every day at that job Monday through Friday. You could spend time on the charts. You could spend time learning your psychology when it comes down to money or strengthening that, and then making sure you take care of your mental
This stop
well-being,
is
spiritual
Madison Avenue
well-being.
and East 28th Street.
Making sure you're growing physically. Make sure you take care of your emotional state. A lot of people walk around angry because they ain't got no money, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. A lot of people walk around angry because they ain't got no money. Or because their job not paying them enough money, and they don't know the way out, or they don't know other ways to generate income. You feel me? A lot of people, I'm telling you, a lot of people don't own assets. Y'all can just do the research. Go look it up yourself. Don't just take me just based off my word. Go look it up yourself, bro. A lot of people don't own assets, and that's the scariest part. Because they give us the information. You just need to do the work. Nobody's coming to save you.
Please exit through the
Nobody.
rear door.
And that's what I tell myself every day. Nobody's coming to save you. It's your responsibility. You feel me? You had negative habits. Now it's time for you to cultivate those into positive habits. You had a negative relationship with money. Now it's time for you to better your relationship with money. You were spending time fucking in your younger years just chasing and watching PMO and all this shit. Now it's time for you to elevate as a man and get better.
Next stop,
what I'm saying?
Madison
It
Avenue
all
and
starts
East
with you,
30th
bro.
Street.
It all starts with you. So I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys gained something from the video. If you did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, leave some comments below. I love y'all and I thank y'all for rocking out with me on this platform. And I'm gonna have more videos for y'all. Yes, sir.